Do. Yeah, I'm live. Okay. So I gotta mute myself there. I started this yesterday. Wasn't planning to, but I got bored. You can kind of see a bit of the progression here. This is my. I didn't like this attempt for some reason, but yeah. This is where I'm at right now. I just finished with this brush size 73-ish. So I want to cut that down in half. Like 30-ish, about here. And yeah, just continuing with this. Um, it's not the what word am I looking for here? It's not the most complicated uh, exercise here. I'm just drawing cancer ribbons. Um, Unlike the other ones, this is more of a pattern. It's not exactly like it's not a perfect pattern, but there is a pattern here. It's a pretty simple pattern. It's just rows. Yeah. I wasn't planning to do them 3 tall here until just now, but we're here now, so that's what it's going to be. This is also going to be many more layers of recursion than the original ones were, I think. I still want to do. I want to go down to 10 pixels, so I'm thinking the next set's going to be 20, and then yeah, then 10 again. I've been trying to keep these straight-ish. I could put on grids, but I think that might ruin some of the more natural look that I'm getting here. I could put like the ruler thing on or something, but nah, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, just doing shades of blue. Start with a darker shade here, and then we'll work. Do a light shade. It's not gonna be perfectly symmetrical, but that's the kind of the point here. I want to break symmetry in a fun way while while repeating the pattern. Yeah. So this is gonna be the entire video, the entire stream here. If this isn't entertaining, then you probably don't want to watch. Yeah, so in the spirit of the vlog, did I already say this is entry 51? Kind of crazy. Yesterday I finished off this thing, this madness. This took me 5 hours to do at least. It might have been 6. I kind of lost count a little bit, honestly. To be honest, yeah. Um, yeah, but I got Let me double check. I've got something like 600 messages because of this, which is crazy. I would not have assumed. See how small my screen is compared to the size of this? This is a screenshot. Let me maximize that just for the lulz. That's hilarious, dude. And I looked at like 70 of these earlier, so the number is like closer to. It's a large number of people commenting on it. I haven't read any of the comments since, because they're kind of a lot of them are similar. A lot of them are people kind of mad that I'm creating something that they don't consider art, which is funny. I think we have different definitions of art. Maybe my definition is it provokes a feeling, an emotion intensely, then it's art. It doesn't even need to do that, but that's like my definition of good art, which is crazy. I wouldn't call my art good, but it provokes a reaction, which is if I was defining anyone else's art, I would call that good. So I don't know. I'm a hypocrite. See, I'm already breaking the pattern a little bit here, but that's okay. If it's all the same, it's gonna look very boring. I don't want it to look boring. I want it to look. I want there to be a shock value. Make it obvious that it's not just copy pasted, right? Because if it's copy pasted, that yeah, there's like nothing interesting about copy and pasting this. So the dark blue on the dark blue does not look very interesting. I'll be honest, but it's okay. I'm just gonna follow the pattern. There's some irony about this. Like this reminds me of so these are cancer ribbons. It's supposed to be like part of the idea is like I don't know. It's just honestly, it's just a shape. It's just interesting shape. But I wanted to be kind of a cancer awareness thing maybe too. Though it kind of looks like a cancerous cell in its own. So yeah, maybe not. Maybe not the ideal thing to create for cancer awareness. But this is a fun shape to make too. It's very simple. Just a little loop de loop. One more here. Oops. Gonna enjoy my tea. Yeah. Happy Monday, I guess. Today is Monday. Um, lately I've been doing about an hour of art a day. Well, by lately I mean like in the past month or so. That was my goal is to get just an hour in a day, and I'd consider that good. But yeah, lately, as in the last couple days, the last 2 days, I've done like 3 hours a day just because I've been enjoying it for some strange reason. I think it in part is the attention, but I think it's also just a very freeing. I don't know. I've been enjoying this just for the process itself too, which is maybe I think part of the reason that the it's been getting such attention. I don't know. So yeah, despite getting I don't know, let's just say a couple 100,000 views on these last two pieces of art. Um, I've gotten one YouTube sub. I've gotten one follower on Twitch, which is funny. I think it's funny. In other news, I'm just trying to be a little bit healthier again. For some reason, my stomach's been burning. I'm trying to figure out why. So I'm cutting out all the acidic food that I've been eating. It never bugged me in the past. I used to be able to chug pop like there's nothing, and all this. But I don't know. I've just gotten more sensitive to these things. I'm gonna go for an hour here and take a little break, and I'll be back later today again for another hour. I kind of like that idea. It gives me some room to like stretch, refocus, and like get lunch. Oops, that's okay. I'm just doing one color at a time. Otherwise, I'm gonna get overwhelmed and I'm gonna forget where I've been, where I need to go. It is kind of trippy to be doing this, and on another server, yeah, just have conversations of like the what's going on in Syria right now is just crazy. Especially hearing it from someone who's actually there firsthand. And it's funny how like even they kind of make it like more lighthearted than it is. They're memeing about Ben Shapiro during the entire thing. But I don't know if I should go into details, but yeah, it's not good stuff, you know, like straight on genocide and a lot of what's going on there. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just fucking scribbling. The world be burning and I just be scribbling. I don't know. Is should I feel bad about that? You know, like, I don't know. Maybe. What else I'm gonna do with my time right here? Like, I'm not sure. I'm trying to be more efficient with my time here. So I am going a little bit. I'm embracing the movement here, the flow, getting a little bit quicker with it. But I don't want to make too many huge mistakes. So I'm kind of being careful too. And again, like going back to earlier ideas here, if you can make a mistake, it means you're not just doing something random, right? So let's try not to make too many mistakes here. Well, the only real mistake I can make here is if this shape is right or wrong. Like that, I don't like that. Remake it. It doesn't look exactly like a cancer ribbon either. It's kind of taken on a different shape, like almost like a fish, upwards facing fish. I'm not gonna. What's the cancer symbol? It might be funny to do like make it more astrological. You know, isn't it Pisces that's more fish-like? Pisces symbol. No, what am I thinking of then? Hmm. Yeah, I do wish my stomach was more agreeable here, though. It's very hard to focus on this when my stomach feels like it's burning a hole. For the when it feels like there's a hole being burnt in my stomach, yeah. Oops. Nonetheless, I'm still enjoying my matcha. Nothing can stop me from doing that. I think I might be eating too much garlic, maybe. It could also be this Pedialyte stuff. It's just electrolytes. I don't know why that's like why that messed my stomach up, but like I'm trying to figure out what's new. I have a feeling this is gonna take a little bit longer than the last ones have even, which is okay. I do feel like I don't have as much concentration as I did the other days. If if not for anything other reason, but then my then because of this like uncomfortable feeling in my gut, you know. I don't know. It's hard to I feel distracted. Wait, I got some like 600 replies to the this thing. I don't know. Like I don't really want to look at them. Either way, it's enough attention that I am very much seriously considering doing prints and stuff. Prints. I gotta sell some of this if I'm devoting this much time to it. I feel like I have to capitalize a little bit on that. Otherwise, I have a feeling people will just steal it, especially as I'm uploading it anyways. I'm wondering if I should put like watermarks on it or I don't know. It's weird to value something like this at all, but I am valuing it out of yeah. I need to value something, right? I am admittedly on welfare, disability, so I would like to get off of that and to make a living doing something, even if it's something as meaningless as this. I would still feel good about myself if I were to manage to do that, make a living doing this. Just to make a living at all, doing something even remotely creative, I think is interesting. Basically, a dream for any artist, right? Make a living creating stuff. So this is a definitely a variation of what I've been making. I've been doing a lot more random stuff than this. This is very orderly in comparison. Those are a little bit too wide. I go back and zoom again. It's a little bit hard to see the dark on dark. It's okay. Oops. I don't want them to be too angled. Um, I need to look into buying more nibs for this too. I don't know, like, can I show how like I gotta wish my camera there's like lag on it. No, it's very it's starting to get pointy. This is the most I've used it since I got it. Doing these scribbles. Yeah, cool. We're almost done the first color, the first layer. That only took 20 minutes, roughly. First layer of the first color here. This is why I started it off stream. Because I understand it's going to be a time investment here. I did do the quickest part off stream for some reason, but yeah, the smaller it gets, obviously the longer it's going to take. There's just more to draw. I'm also trying to intentionally fill in these gaps that are there's gaps everywhere. Yeah. But it doesn't need to be filled in with this color. It can be filled in with the next series of colors. I'm using this palette here, and there's basically these two rows I'm using. Well, what color was I just on? Oops. Is it the same color? Yeah, same color. Yeah, just these two rows. I could go into the magentas. I could go into these more cyan colors. I don't know if I want to yet. I think I'm just gonna focus on the light and dark blues here. These do look kind of more like upwards facing fish than they do cancer ribbons, which is maybe a good thing. Because yeah, I don't want to create a cancer awareness art that looks like cancer itself. That's very feels disrespectful. But I don't know. It is just kind of a cool shape. It's more like waves than anything, maybe. There you go. I'm getting close to the end of this color. Yeah. Let's I want this to be close to the edge. Ugh. Gotta zoom in again. I'm a little bit too far out. The glare at my window is a little bit makes it a little harder to see too. It's okay, it overlaps a little bit. I don't really want it to do that. It's okay. Yeah. So part of this, yeah, is a similar but different. I don't want everything to be the same exact shape. It is funny, the more I draw this shape, I almost forget how to draw it. It's like repeating a word too many times, it becomes meaningless. But in that, I can start to create something more natural, I hope. Less of a pre-existing symbol and more just like a natural movement, yeah. Oh my god, almost done this. Almost done this layer, half an hour. It's okay, yeah. So let's see, what's this difference? I got a little bit closer near the bottom than it is at the top here. These are a little bit more separated, a little bit more random. It's okay. So I want to do one of the darker. Let's take too gray. What's this look like? That's too gray. That's cool. I want to do on this side. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to align these. I know I shouldn't be thinking too much about it because I have a lot of these to draw, but I want to make sure it's right. It feels right. Cool. This feels right. It's also okay if it doesn't line up perfectly again. It's about difference and repetition. Difference and repetition. Similar but different. Varied in similar ways. Um, it's kind of getting a little bit disjointed here. Where are we at? Here? Um, if I draw it too fast, like the top gets like a weird. Oops. Top gets all weird on me. What color was I on? This one? Yeah. Part of this, like, is I guess I relax enough to draw a similar shape with like a smooth motion. If I'm too tense and I draw it, like it always comes out weirdly. Maybe I overthink and it looks weirder than it is. Looks weirder to me than it is. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So my title here is Doodling on Krita, Abstract Maximalist Expressionism. I don't know. Is that like? I think that's a weird. Oh, it's a weird way to put it, maybe. Now you see, like there's a lot of mistakes. Like these are touching. Maybe they don't. Maybe they shouldn't touch. In some reality, they shouldn't be touching. But they are here. These are doubled up. Maybe they shouldn't be, but they are. Maybe this should be doubled up too then. So I want to make sure it feels like there's a reason to it all, even if there necessarily isn't. It's gotta feel like there is. I do think it's funny, like the amount of feedback I've gotten. How much of it is negative is insane. How much of it's positive is surprising. It definitely seems controversial. People like and dislike it very strongly. Like, yeah, real artists, quote unquote, hate me. I got a lot of comments saying from people saying this looks like art someone does who can't do real art, which is funny because maybe that's true. I've tried. My standards aren't as high, I guess. Again, like if you try to draw, you're a drawer. If you try to create art, you're an artist. People call Banksy an artist, and all he does is do stencils, right? I mean, it's not rocket science being an artist. People, I think people pay like hundreds of $1,000s. They go to art school, and they get a big ego about it. I did not go to art school. I flunked out of university. That's not me bragging. That's just be like, that's how it is. I think it's funny. I'm liking this feels a lot nicer already. The other ones like I'll be honest. Like I look at this, it hurts my eyes too. It's not meant to be pretty. It's not like a pretty thing to look at. I have some friends who I feel like they're lying to me. They tell me it's good. No, that's not the point. It's not supposed to be good. It's supposed to be shocking. Like you're supposed to look like that. That's how I feel at least. Like, you're supposed to look at it and be like, "What the fuck?" Pardon my language. I'm not. I don't mean to swear so much. I'm kind of just. That's kind of just my vocabulary, I guess. Um, and the reason on YouTube, all my videos are. I don't have them set for children, right? Because I know I'm not a. I like to swear. Despite my joy for cursing, I've also tried to curse less here. Just like I quit smoking on camera. And I quit smoking not all because of this, which is awesome. I very much that's the best thing to come out of this entire exercise is the fact that I was so disgusted watching myself smoke that I quit smoking. I'm very proud of that. Of all the things I'm proud of, I'm just proud of quitting smoking. It took so long. I tried so hard. I got so far. And in the end, it kind of mattered. I fell asleep last night looking forward to this, to doing this. Is that crazy? I gotta fix that one. That's okay. Yeah, I actually look forward to doing this now. I've been enjoying this in like a weird way. So this is a weird spot here too. I'm gonna put it over here a little bit more. A little bigger than it should be maybe, but I just want to fill in the space. That's okay. So I'm gonna aim for 2 hours of this today. Like I said earlier, 1 hour on YouTube. I'm gonna upload this half of the video to YouTube. I'm gonna do the other half just on Twitch. So I'm not uploading too much content to YouTube. Um, then I might for the third hour, if I'm still feeling like drawing. I don't know. Like, should I upload that? Should I do that on stream too? It doesn't take much to throw the stream on. Maybe. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Loop de loop de loop de loop de loop. It is starting to look a little bit less cancer ribbon like and more loop de loop like, which is okay, I guess. But I'll try to correct myself there slowly. I guess I have to think fish when I draw this, like fish shape. There's two fins. Yes, my sought after reaction is not, oh, this is great, beautiful art. My the reaction I'm seeking is like shock. Like, how the hell did someone sit there and do that? That's the reaction I'm seeking. Maybe because I find that funny. Um, but again, like I kind of I appreciate ideas of maximalism. I appreciate French philosophy, like the limit experience, which is kind of an extension of maximalism. Um, I enjoy the idea of difference and repetition. Yeah, the glare makes it a little bit hard to see. So I also sit back at this point and kind of chill a little bit better. Thankfully, my mouse is being more cooperative today. Let's go back to the top. These shapes are a little bit farther apart than they are underneath. And they get kind of closer together as I go down, which is okay. This is very separated. it gets like very hard to tell what's happening here. It's kind of, let's see, it's okay again. And one of my favorite comments is still one with the for the first drawing was this distresses me. How did you do this? Um, I don't know why I find that so funny, but that's kind of what I want to build off of. That's like where the where the idea of like shock value comes in. I kind of don't want to look at the comments though, despite having what 600 of them. Um, it's a lot of negative feedback. It's a lot of positive feedback too. I don't know. It's mentally like it's overstimulating to be honest. I wish I could sort it better just by what's like actually useful. A lot of it's not useful. Someone telling me my art's bad or that I'm not a real artist, it's not useful. It's just it's useful for they're helping me out by like they create interactions and on my post. That's cool, thank you. But it's not useful feedback for me. I don't know how. There's nothing I can do with that to improve. Likewise, with people just saying this is cool, it's nice to hear, but it's not useful. Some of the useful feedback was like um, just interesting perspectives like that I wouldn't have. See, I used to drawing the 8. I also wanted to draw that again. But useful perspectives, where there's interesting views, like people saying they thought it was one of those what's it called like magic image pictures where you're supposed to like squint and you see something in the static. It's not that. I just thought that was kind of cool. That was useful. A lot of people saying that they didn't feel anything, but they like the colors, which is cool. So I guess that gives me an idea. I could focus more on the colors. Um, Ironically, I've taken that feedback and decided all blue is how I was going to respond to that. In response to all the comments saying this causes anxiety or this makes me angry, yeah, that's why I've chosen blue for this image, and that's why I've chosen a more methodical pattern, I guess. I don't want to make people angry. It's not like my goal. I like the shock value, but I don't want to make people angry. There's a weird. I'm gonna double up here. Now, I haven't done that in any other spots yet, but right here feels right. There's such a large gap. There's something about this that reminds me of like a cell. Not necessarily a cancerous cell. It's just like cells. They have a variety. Even a healthy cell has variety, right? Nothing replicates without mutation. Like nothing natural. You can argue even unnatural things replicate with mutation. Like we produce cars, but they all have very minor differences. Not ideally. Ideally they're the same, but reality is reality. I don't like that one. Oops. Okay. Da 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 da. Gotta let my eyes adjust again. Where am I? I'm down here now. Yeah, these dark spots are a little bit hard to tell what's going on. That's okay. I don't like how much gap there is here, but again, that's okay. I can fix that later with the next layer of colors. I want to pay attention to the sides here. Some of them are, I gotta look, yeah. Where am I? Down here now. Oops. I'm gonna make a point of filling in these spaces a little bit more. Oh, I jinxed it. I said my mouse wasn't messing up at all, but yeah, there we go. Come on. This looks like it's gonna line up nice. I'm gonna finish this color and then I'm gonna take a break. Then I'll do my little rituals. I gotta like upload this half to YouTube. Release today's video. Upload that to Reddit. Get lunch. Yeah. Part of this is kind of me embracing my like OCD. Um, Embracing and breaking it, I guess. So these little things here, if I were to indulge the OCD too much, I would go all the way back and try to fix that somehow. But I'm just gonna roll with it. It's okay. Go back to the very bottom here. So I want to start down here. Where am I? Oh, I missed one here. Which again, it's okay if I miss some spaces. This adds to the natural look. I'm gonna try not to. And there's also something vaguely interesting about how this gets smaller at the end here. But I don't know if I want to keep that or if I want to kind of break symmetry again here. Kind of want to break symmetry again. I think. Maybe not. This is also a fun shape to draw. It's very, a little loop-de-loop. Feels very smooth. There's something like a little bit kind of happy about the shape itself. If it makes any sense. Kind of roller coaster-esque. Reminds me of a little fish. I'm gonna zoom in too because it's hard to draw this shape fluidly if I'm not zoomed in a bit. So yeah, my main goal is to line up the bottoms with each other. The top can kind of get all wonky as much as it wants to. I guess the height difference can change a lot. That's okay. But the bottom needs to kind of stay the same. Same-ish. Put another one here. There's something vaguely interesting about like how many times you can draw the same shape and never draw the same shape twice exactly the same. Like none of these are the same exact shape, despite being the same, having the same, what's the word? Design plan. Like they're the same motion. If you were to create instructions for how to draw this shape, there's only one set of instructions really possible. Oops. Cool. I'm gonna finish this little section and then I'm gonna take a break. Breaky, breaky, break. There's something about this that's very mentally tiring. I don't mind it though. I really do enjoy this exercise. Feels like I'm kind of like repeating that until it becomes true, but it is true. Now it kind of looks too much like an E up in there. I gotta remember the fish shape. It's gotta be fishy. Fish shape. For some reason that helps me. Fish shape. I'm getting a little bit I don't like that. And it's kind of funny because this is gonna get mostly hidden by the next the smaller layer underneath. But it is okay. Put that there. Okay, I also wanted to do something here because this kind of goes over in a weird way. Let's do that. Same with here. Um, I'm getting a little bit particular about it at this point. I shouldn't be so particular. I gotta take a break. Yeah. I think that's everything. I don't see any obvious spots where I missed the shape or the pattern, except where I did it a couple times on purpose. Good luck finding it. I can't see it. Not at this point. I can't. Where is it? Yeah. I sorry. I don't know why I find that amusing though. Where is it? Anyways. Oh, that's today's video. Bye for now. I'll catch you guys either tomorrow if you're on YouTube or later today if you're following me on Twitch. Peace and love. Thanks for all the fish.